Hello, everybody, and welcome to Around South Jersey. This is going to be one of my best shows because I got two of the nicest people I really enjoy being around. And one of them makes me laugh all the time, and the other's very attractive. She makes my eyes happy. But the guy, her brother, he's funny.
Make your eyes happy, too. Yeah.
Well, you do, yeah. But Amy's, more my type. That's all I can say.
So give me a few minutes.
This is Syboll, folks, and I've always say all these years, I've been doing this TV for like 40 years. I have never had the honor of having a person. I wanted Elvis, I wanted Oprah, I wanted Cher. No. And I said, Syboll, would you come on my show? Yes. Oh, my God, thank you so much. Thank you.
It was easy to do.
And you're like the celebrity of Cumberland County. In fact, let's talk about celebrities, huh?
No,
you want to?
No.
Okay, let me show you how this celebrity, I'm almost not worthy to be sitting here with him. Let's see where we get there it is. Oops.
Yep, that's a key to the village of Fortescue, New Jersey.
Presented to Syboll for your outstanding service.
Very nice. This is one of my proudest moments.
Well, and it should be, Syboll. Very, very well earned. I'm telling you, you've put Fortescue on the map.
All right, give it back.
Tell them the story.
Yes, tell us the story. Amy, you want to tell us the story? You want to tell us?
No, I'm glad to have it. I'm very proud to have it, that's all.
Yeah, well, but why do you think you got it?
Well, I mean, a couple of years ago, Bob Campbell had asked me to sign a contract to promise to put, I think, $1 million into Fortescue over the next 10 years, and which helped get the gas lines in Fortescue, and now the septic's coming in, and so I think that they're appreciative of that, and I'm appreciative of them allowing me to be in their community and be a part of their family. So.
Well, it is a great community, and you and Amy have taken it to the next level. I'm telling you, folks, I'm not making this up. I was there Saturday night. It is the best food you'll ever find anywhere. I don't care. I had the Chilean sea bass. Oh, my God, that was so good. And my date had the shrimp.
The coconut shrimp.
Coconut shrimp.
Yeah,
oh, my God, the sauce was delicious on that.
Yeah.
The pineapple reduction.
Yeah, we have that now as an appetizer. We're going to have that on our menu always. It was special.
And I've heard from friends, in fact, I think you and I talked about this. I'm not a red meat eater, but someday maybe I'm going to have to try the pork chop. Everybody says
that
Our pork chop with bacon and apple on top is probably one of the best things I've ever eaten in my entire life.
I literally, every single person that's gotten it has said it's the best pork chop they've ever eaten in their life.
And that's something.
Yeah, every single person. So that's pretty amazing.
Well, and where Sunday night I was at the Olympia restaurant, and the owner of Winfield's, was there, and his wife, and I was telling him until I got yours, his was the best Chilean sea bass I'd ever had. But tell us who's in the kitchen?
Have they been in there?
You know what? I don't know.
I haven't seen them because we have a few of their old workers.
I know you do. I mentioned that.
Yeah, Nicole.
I have to get him down there.
Yeah, I'd like to have them come down and check it out.
The food is fantastic. It really is.
Yeah, Julian is he's a genius. He really is. I mean, he's a genius in the kitchen. He cares so much about the food. He cares about the quality. He cares about every aspect of the presentation. He's without him, it isn't the same place. We wouldn't be able to do any of this without him, honestly.
Well, I like the three of you, Amy and you. And I don't know Julian as well, but you did introduce me to him.
Yeah, Julian's in the kitchen.
Go, oh my God,
I'm in the front of the house, and Amy takes care of the room rentals, and she's also helps host, and we both waiter.
Yeah, that's true. In fact, I don't know, Amy, if you remember Monica Milbourne. She works part-time for me, and she was telling me what a wonderful time she had. She came down with her family.
Erica,
I'm sorry.
Okay. No, that's okay. I knew Milbourne.
Yes, you did.
She runs everything classy. She's awesome.
She does. Yeah, she's a super lady, and she was saying.
Oh, yeah, we were just talking about that.
Yeah, we also, I went to, she had a woman business association that I went and helped, talk and did a little mentoring there.
Yeah, that's great. It really is. And boy, it's more and more women are opening businesses, which is nice. On High Street in Millville and things like that they're able to do that, which is really good. Except you're looking at me like, oh.
No, I just bought the property next to me in Fortescue. It's a gigantic boat garage and also a car garage and a workshop in the back that I'm planning on doing in a holistic center and maybe like an art center and event center in there.
Oh, that's fantastic.
To bring some.
You were just certified.
I just got Reiki certified, so.
Oh, that's fantastic. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
That'll be great.
So she can do Reiki and she can marry at the same time.
In my spare time. I'm also a wedding officiant.
No kidding. Me
So,
too. I did 400 of them.
Oh my God, did you really?
I have so far.
That's
Well, I'm
impressive.
old.
So at
You know, I
50
started-
bucks a head,
I didn't.
you can make some
I
money.
didn't,
Yeah.
but a lot of what I would do is ask them to make a donation, maybe to Leroy or something like that. But I've done over 400
Oh,
weddings.
that's really amazing.
Yeah. In fact, it was interesting.
Do you have any idea how many people are still together?
I have. That's
Well, that's a good. That's
You know,
actually
40%
good,
nowadays.
probably right. This is a funny story.
Starting to go
I
down.
thought at one point, and I'll be honest with you, it was when I was able to start doing same-sex marriages. I said, I'm Catholic, and I called the priest. And he said, well, Jim, so I was sort of hesitant as to what to do. So I thought, before I'm going to get the picture of the first couple I did a wedding for and the last couple I did a wedding for. So the last couple was Bob Connor and his wife. And the first couple was a young couple, and I saw Mike over at sidelines. I said, Mike, I said, I want you to get in the picture with me, you and your wife. He goes, she left me for some clown. I'm not going to be there.
Oh,
I said,
Jesus.
okay. So anyway, that didn't work out. So then I said, what the
So
heck?
it's a
I'm doing them
50-50 with
all.
you.
I'm
Okay,
doing them
yeah.
all, man. I'm going to do them all. And I'll tell you what, I just did a gay wedding a few months ago. Wonderful. It was outside. The girls had met. They were soccer players at Stockton, just super kids, super young ladies, and you know what? It's all about happiness. That's the key. You know what I mean? And
Absolutely.
it is. And they were happy, and the smiles, and those type things. And but you're right, Amy. It's probably 40% now, but it used to be
40%,
about
but-
50%. But it's it's
No, it's a wonderful feeling to bring two people
Isn't it,
together.
though? Yeah.
It is. I haven't done.
Yeah.
I haven't done many. I've just done 2 so far. Last year, but that's.
Are they still together?
They are.
So
They
that's
are.
100%.
Yeah, I'm 100%.
see.
I'm lucky.
Yep. If you want to get married, see Amy.
No, so the Charlesworth takes up most of my time, but after
Yeah.
that hopefully settles down, and I'm able to do some other things. I have some big plans for Fortescue.
That's
so.
that's fantastic. And to both of your credits, I mean, Fortescue is becoming the place. I don't know of anywhere in South Jersey you're going to get a better meal. Yeah, I sincerely mean
We
it.
have most, like I say, most of
people
our
come from all
businesses.
over, don't
Now
they?
we have. I mean, before we had a lot from Cape May, but now it is like half the dining room is Cape May.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. And that's an
that's-
hour
People are
drive.
traveling from New York.
Yeah.
We have a
Yeah.
lot of people from New York at this point who are hearing about us.
We
I
were
mean, we had
mentioned in
UK.
the New Yorker
Yeah.
and the Washington Post when they did that 21 county review from NewJersey.com.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I did
that
see
really
that,
brought a lot of people. But we recently had an influx of people just this past 3 weeks because we were accepted into this food group, which is on Facebook. It's New Jersey.
Yeah, I actually
Washington.
have. Yeah, that's on my list. So I wanted to say thank you very much to Marilyn Johnson, who's the admin of South Jersey Food Scene. She did a shout out for us, and I mean, we've probably.
Our reviews. We had 22 walk-ins.
It's
the
been
following
unbelievable.
day.
I mean, just the nicest people ever coming in.
Unbelievable.
Holy
Unbelievable. And the people that are coming, they know food.
Yeah,
they
they're just-
appreciate it. They're super grateful.
We're
to-
just
to be
getting
sitting
one
there.
great
It's just-
review after another with these
Yeah,
incredible
it's-
pictures of not only our
Every single one
sunset,
of them
but
that have
Yeah.
come in
Yeah.
have been so kind and nice, and they're
Very
so
lucky.
happy that we're there. And they just love food. You can tell. They order, 5 appetizers. And they're just like, it's just they really just appreciate good
Oh, my
food.
God.
So it's really nice.
And the appetizers are as good as the meals, as the desserts. You name it, they're oh my God, that key lime pie.
Yeah, I know.
That's-
We
I'm
didn't
having
bring
that
you any.
Saturday.
I asked
No. I'm
Jules.
having
He didn't
that
make
Saturday.
any
That's
earlier,
okay.
and it's always fresh.
Now
so-
you brought your sister. That's better than anything else.
Well,
you
yeah,
can
that's
bring.
why
That's
I'm in
debatable.
between the two of you right here.
That's
you
it.
know.
I'm glad. Yeah, it's a good thing you
She's
weren't.
dating a lawyer, so watch
Well, I
yourself.
better. I'll have to be legal then. But we do have some nice people already saying. Patty Smith Gilmore says, "You go, girl. No stopping you now." Of course, that's
For me.
I know.
That's for me, of
and
course.
she said,
You go, girl. You know how many times I heard that in my life? A lot. A lot.
And she said, "Tell Amy the same."
Okay.
And Deb Morgan, you guys are awesome, just
We love you,
amazing.
Deb.
We love you, Deb.
Louis Joseph gives thumbs up, and Joseph Martinez, hi Jim and Lady. See, he left you
Oh.
out.
Yeah.
Or maybe
he didn't.
Maybe you
Maybe
and
did
I.
it on
And he
purpose.
left Amy
Yeah.
out. I don't know. Had some hearts from.
He must really know me.
Diane Maureen.
Hi, Diane.
Now you grew up with this young man,
I did.
and we were talking before we went on the air. Was he still as charismatic and?
He has been from as long as I can remember. So I'm 46 now, and I mean he's my first memory, honestly. He's my first memory, and he's my best memories.
Yeah.
I love him so much.
I wish I could say the same.
Yeah. I mean, we fight constantly. I mean, if you go
Your brother and
if you're in
sister,
the
right?
restaurant, all you hear is us bickering back and forth, and saying, know your place, and, me giving them finger gestures
her
and
back into the
all
cage.
kinds of stuff. But I mean, this has been an amazing ride, a lot because of him, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him.
Well, we're glad you're here, and we're sure glad you're here, Mr.
Well, I'm
Syboll.
glad you're here.
Well, I'm glad.
We'd be sitting here
we-
with nothing, just like
the green screen.
Folks,
have George
I'm
in there
telling you.
helping us out.
He doesn't need me. He
Yeah,
can do it
that's-
himself. He does not need me. You
need
can have
you.
your own Syboll
I
show.
do need you.
Well,
I feel like we live the Syboll show every day. That's what the Charlesworth is. So
People are very happy and excited in there. It's
They
really
are.
nice. I mean,
we have a great
I don't
energy.
think
We
they're
have-
I don't think they're used to like just someone being real with them,
Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
talking to them and treating them like you're their friend.
Yeah.
It's a different feeling. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. But I'm sure we have the commercial now. Don't we?
yeah, that's a good idea. See, I'm telling you, he could do the show, folks. Yeah, Jim, yes, it is. Yeah, okay. We'll be back with Amy and Syboll from the Hotel Charlesworth, where some of the best food in the state of New Jersey is prepared. And we'll be back with them in just a moment.
In Cumberland County, let's recycle right. We recycle cardboard, paper, aluminum, tin, and plastics number 1 and 2. Look for the 3-arrow triangle usually on the bottom of the plastic container. The number in the center determines the plastic number. Remember to recycle only number 1 and 2 plastics. Plastic bags, plastic film, hoses, and wires are not recyclable. They can damage sorting equipment and create hazardous working conditions. Don't trash our future. Do the right thing. Remember, reduce, reuse, and recycle.
More than a century ago, General Tire was born, right here in America. Since then, we've made a name for ourselves by making tires you can depend on. Tires built to handle any road this country can throw at them, and relied on by every kind of driver. So you know that no matter where life takes you, with General Tire, anywhere is possible.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Hello, I'm Erica, owner here at Everything Classy Sweet Soulful Cafe. We're located at 230 North High Street in Millville. We offer a wide array of home-cooked meals, from our tasty breakfast entrees, fabulous lunch options, including homemade soups, and of course, our delicious dessert. Celebrating someone special in your life? Let us create a beautiful cake for your next celebration. We're open Thursday through Monday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call us at 856-765-3282 or visit us online at everythingclassy.com. Everything Classy Sweet Soulful Cafe, where the main ingredient is love.
Welcome back to Around South Jersey. Two of my favorite people, Amy and Syboll, are here with us, and they are from the Hotel Charlesworth. And one of the comments that Irma Walters just said was, she said, my 2 favorite people, and I totally agree with that. And she said, best food, best service, anywhere. And that is true.
I just talked to her sister today. Irma, I just talked to your sister. She's coming in Saturday for the gold buying party we're having.
Oh, yeah, why don't we talk about that? We have a moment now. George, you want to put that up for the gold buying party? There you go.
Yeah, so this, we had one last month, and it was such a huge success, we couldn't even see all the people that had come. And we had 28 people come in.
Wow.
And all 28 people sold everything they had. Not one person didn't sell everything they had. They were amazed by the prices. That was my business before I started the hotel business.
I didn't know that, but
Yeah,
I guess I should.
yeah, and so people they thought they were getting. I said, "How much do you think you're going to get?" $80. She said, "No, I'd be happy with $80." And I handed her $1,800.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, someone
You were
else
so
was
honest.
Oh, someone else had I said, what did you think that you're going to get? She's like, oh, I would just donate it, she said. I said, well, no. I said, I'm going to give you $2,300 for what she brought in. And they were, and she started crying. It was a bit, yeah. So we have, we're going to have appetizers and wine and, well, yeah, it's going to be. It was a really nice event last time, and so we're hoping it's a nice time for everyone to get out. And
We had
people
a great
were
time,
so
actually.
happy.
Yeah, I mean,
everybody
Syboll was in the back doing
mingling, and
the
it was
jewelry and
really, really
everything, but
nice.
We were out there
So
drinking
everybody
wine
comes
and
in, they get a number,
charcuterie
and then they
board.
just come in the back, and they just sit there, and I just tell them what they have and how much I'll give them for it.
Wow.
And every single person was very happy.
But what was amazing to me about it is everybody stayed and drank. And
Oh yeah, they didn't just
danced
take their money and
yeah,
run. They didn't
we
just
had-
take the money and run. They
I
actually
set out
hung
a
around
beautiful
and-
charcuterie table for them, and like I said, we had unlimited wine, and I mean,
Wow.
Yeah.
people really took advantage of
Yeah,
that.
it was really,
I was
really nice. It made a
wishing
lot
that
of
I
people
hadn't
very
had
happy.
to work afterwards, or otherwise,
You
yeah,
could
it would have been
enjoy
a
the
really
wine
good time.
more.
We should have it at after hours next time.
Yeah, that's right. Do a later one. So
Yeah, well, when they bring
Love
in
my
the
wine.
King Tut's tomb, then we can close the restaurant and then
You never know.
you never know.
that is fabulous. I got to tell you, the Cideros Winery wines. There's the one that I've learned, and you brought me that the other day. Was the Whitetail. That's
Oh
my
yeah,
favorite.
very
Whitetail's really
nice.
good.
They're
Really
actually
like this.
Cedar
I
Rose
don't need-
is going to develop a wine just for us.
Oh, that's super.
The Charlesworth wine.
That's
We're gonna,
fantastic.
we're working.
Is it
on
white or
them.
red?
We're going to
We're
have
gonna
one
do
of
both.
each.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. Because
Yeah.
I
We're
only
really
drink
honored.
white.
Yeah,
All my lady friends drink red.
we,
but I
we
like-
definitely want to. But we want to have that because I think it's important
Oh, that is, yeah.
for people, and they'll have something to take with them too.
Well, the best restaurant in the state of New Jersey. You have your own wine, which is good.
Oh yeah, I never really thought of that. It's very nice.
Yeah, that is great.
Maybe we'll have a picture of me on there.
Of course,
So, why not?
of course, we'll have a picture of Syboll. It'll be Syboll's.
Are you coming
Charlesworth
to the
wine.
gold buying party?
I
You
took
know
that
what?
picture.
Maybe I'll
good
come.
one.
I don't have to go look and see if I have any gold.
Well, we also we have.
Jeez, I
we're-
just
we're
wish I had your rings
We're
now.
buying
Shit.
costume jewelry too, and then we just give it out for free to the customers.
Oh, that's
which
what I
is
was
really
going to
nice.
say. Because the last time I was there, my lady friend, you gave her earrings.
Yeah, we start giving out earrings and other stuff. It started off with all my mom's stuff, but now, like, we're getting a lot of other things, and we're just giving out whatever,
That
Because
is
some people don't
really
wear
nice.
rings, so
That's why you got the key.
earrings.
That's
and-
why you got the key to the city, folks. He gives away so many things.
Well,
It
so
makes
it
yeah, we
makes
just
people
asked that
very happy.
whenever they take one of our mom's pieces of jewelry. Her name was Arlene. That they say a little prayer for her or send her positive
Yeah,
energy
that's
wherever
nice,
she
yeah.
is. So
You
We
could
know
pray
she's
to
up
her.
in-
She was
she's
that.
up in
Yeah,
heaven
she was a
smiling
saint. She
down
doesn't
on
need prayer. She was.
Yeah,
pray
that's it.
for her.
I'm
She
sure.
does not,
Having
trust
you
me.
for her son, she was a saint. We know that.
She
right?
was.
Right.
Like I
Amen.
always say, and I will always say it. I might have heard 2 or 3 times in my lifetime, 100 times in my lifetime, that I'm the nicest person someone ever met, and I'm just a fraction of who she was.
Wow, she
and that
must
is
have
the
been
truth.
something very
She
special.
was very, very amazing.
she was amazing.
Because your
Yeah.
sister's pretty darn nice too, and so that's got some of mom's
She's
genius.
just,
Well,
you'd never know because I'm just hiding in a shadow. But yeah, I'm
not
pretty
true.
nice and funny.
You aren't you?
What was your dad's? Was Bill? What was your dad's?
Albert.
first- Albert.
Yeah, it's my brother's name also.
Oh, okay,
Albert.
that's right. Yeah. So it's
Yeah, so
Albert.
my dad wrote the first 3 books ever published on antique fish and tackle. He was the grandfather of collecting that.
Oh,
He had the
wow.
largest collection in the world when he passed away.
At one
so-
time,
God,
yeah,
that's
he did at one
fantastic.
time.
That is neat. So I guess your dad liked the fish.
He loved to fish, but we
Yeah,
also
that's what we came there for.
Yeah.
Originally, he was a fisherman, so Fortescue is a fishing village, and my hopes are someday, and probably in my own lifetime, hopefully, is to turn my home, which was the Green Door. I don't know if you ever heard of that. It's the Speakeasy, the
Sure.
Green Door.
Yeah, I did.
So the Green Door was a speakeasy, and then it was converted into 6 apartments. So there was 27 rooms in my house. They were small rooms, and I spent the past 5 years renovating back into a main home again.
Oh, I see.
And my hope is that I'm going to turn my house into a museum. That's my long-time goal,
yeah.
because I have hundreds of artifacts from Fortescue, and I have put in my possession were 150 to 200 deeds going back to the 1700s of
Wow.
all the homes in Cumberland County.
Holy cow.
So yeah, there's been a lot of captains and that have trusted me with important documents pertaining to Fortescue and its history, and I think it's important to preserve it. So I'm still collecting those, and I have several oil paintings a dozen oil paintings going back to the 1800s of Fortescue, and 600 individual postcards of Fortescue.
Oh, that's neat.
Some really amazing things that need to be seen
Displayed,
and they need to be kept. So that's my long-time goal with Fortescue.
That is fantastic. Boy, I tell you, it's just an amazing. Folks, I have to tell you, last week, I don't usually go to dinner early because I'm a night owl, but I went specifically and got reservations at 5 o'clock because I knew sunset was setting at 6. And it was one of the most beautiful sunsets. That's like the icing on the cake. The cake is so good, all that good food. But the icing on that cake is watching the sunset over the Delaware Bay. And it's like, wow, this is fabulous.
Yeah.
And now this week, I moved my reservations another hour. You know why? It's daylight saving time.
Oh,
Sunset
yeah.
doesn't set.
But you're coming at 6 o'clock?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll have that wrong.
Yeah, I already have you on that. You're all set. Oh, look at that. How beautiful.
Yeah.
Isn't that?
Yeah,
that
that's
one
one
too.
of thousands. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a different show every night.
Every
it
night.
really is. I mean,
Yeah.
not just with me and my brother, but also
Even-
with the sky. It's just unbelievable.
Every night it's a different one. It's
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah,
All the
it's just-
colors and
Well, and that's right there. You see what, when I was a county commissioner, county freeholder and things, we used to be able to brag up is we are the other Jersey Shore.
Yes.
And Fortescue is like the mainstay of that other Jersey Shore.
And we were just mentioned in that vacationer.
yeah,
guide,
that's I have.
which is another
We got
great
a nice write up. I do a lot of our marketing for the Charlesworth, and so I mean I write to all of the magazines, and I picked up the Vacationer, and was flipping through. I thought, okay, well this was somebody that I contacted last year, and they had
put
an
an
article
article
about
about
us.
us.
We didn't
Yeah,
even know it.
really, really
I went, oh my
nice.
God, it worked. It's amazing. But yeah, I've recently been picking up a lot of different things and finding us on just set sites. I have a lot of people who tag me now. We're really getting out there.
Yeah, and
Proud of
we
that.
never did a proper thank you to NewJersey.com. I don't know who did that
Yeah.
article on the 21 County Review,
Yeah, I did
naming
see
us
that.
best
Yeah.
restaurant in their
Yeah.
21 County Review. But we'd like to thank them for that because we still to this day don't know who it was that came in to do that. And it was very helpful to us. So if you're out there, thank you. And please come back because we'd like to thank you in person.
Yeah, you're a very generous person too, I must add as well, which is very nice. But it's just a neat place. It's like, and what's nice is like, I talked to the mayor of Bonnet. Oh my God, I love Syboll. I love, no matter who I talk to, I love Syboll. I get down and see Syboll and Amy. And what's your chef's name? I keep forgetting.
Julian.
Julian. I keep
Yeah.
forgetting. Julian, I
Julian
got to
Brady,
start
yeah.
getting you with the comments because, man, you could make some food.
Oh yeah, yes, he can.
He's
And then,
incredible.
people aren't looking for a problem when they drive an hour away, but they're looking to find something wrong, and they're
yeah,
very happy when they leave.
not at
Like,
the Hotel
it's
Charlesworth.
unbelievable, that they come in skeptical sometimes, and you can tell, and then they're like, "Wow, this is amazing." And if you go up to someone and say to them, "It's going to be the best pork chop you've ever eaten in your life,"
Yeah.
that's a lot to live up to.
Yes.
And then I walk back over there and say, you were absolutely right. In fact, it blows out the best pork chop I've ever had. So that's pretty awesome that you can say that with that guy, because the consistency
Yeah.
of that chef is unbelievable. That's what it is. It's the consistency. And since we've been there for 2.5 years, there's only been 2 dishes ever to go back to that kitchen. And it was just the person
Some grumpy
preference.
old person or
Well,
something.
it was the preference of them not, not their fault. They just didn't know the temperatures and stuff.
see.
But so it's that in itself is unbelievable.
No, he
you know.
takes great pride. I
He
mean,
does,
listen,
every
we
single
could be
day,
super
yes.
busy, and the whole restaurant is completely full, and he's back there gently placing a
Meticulous,
piece
yeah.
of time. I'm like, hurry up, just put it on the plate. It doesn't matter,
yeah.
but it matters to him.
Yeah.
It does.
matters to him.
Yeah.
He's
Everything
an
matters.
artist as well.
He
as a
sure
chef,
is.
you
He
know.
sure is. Yeah.
I mean, I look at.
And he doesn't get the praise that
No, not at
we
all.
get. In fact,
We should bring him sometime.
I'll tell you what. At the other restaurant, the Fortescue Bayside, there was regulars. We had regulars all the time in there, but there was a group of like 15 people or something, and he came out and they all clapped, and he just does not. He cares so much. He doesn't want any. I said they were clapping for me. I said they weren't clapping for you. They were clapping for me. He didn't believe me. But, yeah. So
I don't think there's any
he's-
conceit in your family.
None.
You got it all.
No. Oh, geez, thanks.
ahead.
It's narcissist.
You missed my punchline. That's awesome.
Isn't it time for another commercial?
Yes, it is. I'm telling you, you don't need me. You and Amy can
We
do
all
this show.
need
You
you.
even know when it's
Oh,
time for the
Jim, we all
commercials.
need
We'll be back with a commercial after, and we'll be back with Amy and Syboll right after this message.
Complete Care Health Network has some big news to share with you.
We're here opening more locations and offering more services every day,
including our newest locations on Pearl Street in Brixton and High Street in Millville.
We're here with convenient, high-quality, and accessible healthcare services all under one roof.
We're here just a call or an email away.
We're here to provide compassionate care for you and your family.
We're here and we're ready when you are.
Complete Care Health Network, ready when you are.
I'm Brian Lankin, third-generation business owner, Al Shoes. Been at the same location since 1961, our 61st year. We specialize in work boots, work shoes, orthopedic shoes, baby walking shoes, and school shoes. We go up to a men's 17 and a woman's 13. It's $5 off, $25, and $10 off 100 if you mention that you've seen this.
The most important decisions a family can make are usually made around the kitchen table. At DeMarco Luisi Funeral Home, we believe pre-planning and the difficult decisions you face with the loss of a loved one should also be made around the comfort of a table, like a family. Our friendly, kind, and compassionate staff is committed to helping you get through this most difficult time. In your time of need, trust DeMarco Luisi Funeral Home, Vineland.
In South Jersey, we do things our own way. We say things out loud, face things head on, and never back down. And that's how we fight cancer. With the most advanced diagnostics, leading-edge technology, and a team of doctors who know how to treat your cancer. And most importantly, we do it right here at the Frank and Edith Scarpa Cancer Center, Vineland, and the Leading Edge Cancer Center, Mullica Hill.
Welcome back to Around South Jersey. Two of the nicest people you'll ever meet, Amy and Syboll from the Hotel Charlesworth, are with us. And Amy, I did mention earlier how Erica and her family loved the hotel. And I don't think a lot of people think about it, even though it's called the Hotel Charlesworth. What a wonderful thing. You've sort of brought that back to life, right?
I did. I renovated 4 of the rooms, and we have a pretty big coffee room that I made over and just decorated. I mean, honestly, the view is priceless. One of the most beautiful things that I have ever seen. At one point, there was an eclipse, and I was sitting in the middle. I was up at like 5 o'clock in the morning to watch it, and I was between the moon and the sun started to rise. Wow. And I was right directly in the middle, and it was just one of those moments I will never forget. I mean, there's a magic there. I stayed there. My house was being renovated, and so the room 5 is what I call the blue room, because when the sun comes up, the whole room turns blue.
Wow.
And then room 1 is what I call the white room, and room 3 is the yellow room, because each room gets a different light in it. And then we have room 4, which is usually for the kids or the travelers. There's 2 double beds in there. But I mean, we've been doing this for 2 years now, and I mean, everybody just always. We're so lucky. We're very, very lucky. We have the most amazing people who come in there, and they're just so grateful. So it's a lot of hard work, but I mean, they just make it worth it. I mean, they're just constantly thanking. We should be thanking them for coming into our business, but that's not how it works. I mean, we get gifts, letters, just so many things from people who are grateful. I mean, people on the island.
The entire thing is full of gifts from.
It's unbelievable.
The whole mantle, everything. I mean, they make stuff. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
They come in with.
But that
stuff.
says a lot for you too, because they love you guys. I mean, you are so loving and
We
caring.
love them too.
That's
Like we
amazing.
love them too.
I
Like I've
really
become friends
get-
with
show that.
like most of our regulars. I mean, I just was at Donna Matalucci. I'm doing an art show in the fall.
Okay.
I asked Donna Matalucci, is a good friend of mine. Her son is Zeth, who's the mayor of Dennis. Township.
Yeah, I've had him on my TV show.
They're
years ago.
awesome.
Really nice.
Great
Yeah.
family.
Yeah,
Great
really,
family.
really
Yes,
But
they
she's a great artist also. And Floss Barber, who lives next door to
She's
us
from Rittenhouse in
in
Philadelphia.
the
Right.
at the Charlesworth. She's a really famous, wonderful interior designer. She's actually Alan Dom, who's a friend of mine, who's running for mayor of Philadelphia. She's his interior
yeah.
designer too.
Jeez.
So yeah, but she's going to do. She's going
yoga,
to do.
don't you do yoga?
Yeah, well, Floss does a meditation class every Saturday. That's literally changed my life. I'm kind of high strung and everything.
No,
I
don't see it.
It doesn't run in the family
Can
either.
he take? Can
you
he
had
take
like
that
8
class?
coffees earlier. So,
I was trying to stay
3
up
Red
past
Bulls and
6:30 because I'm
coffees.
usually in bed.
All right, you gotta
It was
go.
either I mean, usually.
Yeah,
have my
some
nightcap
of
and then I'm out. But yeah, so I'm all caffeined up. But no, so I do a meditation class with Floss every Saturday, and she does it. She doesn't charge,
Oh, that's
and
nice.
she opens her home to everybody. And I mean, she's an incredible teacher. She's become one of my favorite people in Fortescue, and if not in Fortescue, on the face of the earth. She's amazing. I really love her. Yeah.
Boy, it's amazing when you think about what you two have brought to Fortescue, and of course Julian from the food standpoint. It's just taken it to an all new. I mean, I always loved Fortescue. Always did.
Well, I mean,
and
Mayor Bob Campbell. We always have to give him a shout because he was the one who really kept it a lifeline onto it.
Right.
And Mike Rothman now is leading the charge. And in fact, they have a project where they're cleaning up all of the old abandoned buildings that were down there, and
that's super.
they're like cleaning the whole city up, which is
they're going to be worth 5 times more than what they were last year.
well,
You know,
they
which is
really
good.
are
It's a smart
unbelievable.
move.
Like
Yeah.
you said
They
before,
already
you could have bought a
are.
house in Fortescue for $25,000 3 years ago, and I told a lot of people too, and they did.
too.
Yeah.
They really did. They
too.
they thanked me for it because they just sold their 5th house there for over $500,000.
We have some great friends on the
Yeah,
island now
that's
from
something,
Philadelphia who bought.
Yeah.
I begged some of my
7
friends.
have followed us to Fortescue.
Wow.
From Philadelphia, which is pretty amazing.
We always knew there was a magic there.
Yeah.
There was something. We grew up in Fishtown in a really small row home, and that was our escape during the summer. My dad had bought a little beach shack. That's what I just renovated.
I see.
And we would go there, and the whole world would melt away when you got there.
Yeah.
I can't explain it. I think Syboll has a story about. I think it was my story, but I think it turned into Syboll's story about him losing his shoes. The first week we were down there, and he just stayed barefoot for the summer.
That was actually my story.
No, well, I think it was mine, but
it was not true. It's my story. I had a flip flop. I brought flip flops with
They were
me down
jellies.
there,
Right.
and
Gotcha.
And the first week I was down there, I went into the mud. You know how you go with those mud
Yeah,
things,
and then they
and it
sunk
sunk.
the
It killed the flip flop, and I was barefoot the entire summer. And they called me Tom Sawyer.
Yeah, I can see that.
You
I
actually
did.
looked a little bit like Tom Sawyer.
And,
with your little cutoffs.
And then when we went on our way home, literally the entire summer for 2 months, I had no shoes. I never left the island. And when we went home, we stopped at McDonald's, and I couldn't go in because I was barefoot.
Right.
So
No, we
yeah.
stayed there for. I mean, my mom didn't drive, so
Yeah.
my dad would
see.
drop us off. So I would say it was child abuse now, because we would drive down to Fortescue with no air conditioning at all. It would be me, my 2 brothers, our 2 German Shepherds, and everything we needed for the summer in a Volkswagen Beetle, a
Yeah.
little blue.
Oh my God.
It was
Yeah.
it was
That's
horrible. It was the
amazing.
longest 2 hours of my life ever. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, my dad really loved us.
I mean, before that, we had the Munger Mobile, which was a Volkswagen bus, and then he got rid of that, and we had a little Volkswagen Beetle that we used to go down.
You really gutted us up.
I
didn't you?
did. Keeping it real. Keeping it real. But yeah, but I have loved Fortescue since the day I got down there, and that's never stopped. I mean, it's never diminished, and it just keeps getting stronger and stronger every year. It's very special.
It really is.
And now that my father passed away there, it's even
more special.
It is.
Yeah,
because
he's
he
there.
loved it so much, and he cared about the community, and and everyone loved him, and that's translated to us as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't have the pleasure of knowing your dad, but I heard a lot of good things about him, and then I get to meet his daughter and his son.
We're
so
constantly still hearing stories about him. You know, like there's such amazing things that come from, you know.
Yeah, and if he owed you money, please don't contact us. Thank you. My father never owed anyone anything, just so you know. If he couldn't pay for cash, he wouldn't get it. Hence the reason we had a Volkswagen Bug.
George, put up the gold thing again. Let's remind everybody what's going on Saturday. Look at this, Saturday, March. That's this Saturday.
Yeah,
March 18th.
Saturday.
It's right the day after St. Patty's Day. And
Bring whatever
bring
you
your
have.
hangovers.
Have fun.
Yeah, gold.
And gold's up now. Gold and silver are really up.
Oh my God! What you're wearing is worth a couple $100,000. You see that right now?
It's my.
That is beautiful.
Thank you. That is my good watch.
So
I've had to pawn it a few times over the years, but you know, I got it
last
back.
week.
10 to 2 thing to do on Saturday, March 18th at the Hotel Charlesworth, and Syboll is so generous. He'll purchase your scrap gold for a lot more than you thought it was worth. Mm-hmm. And then his lovely sister Amy will have wine and cheese and hors d'oeuvres for you and refreshments, and they're all complimentary. Mm-hmm. So it's a beautiful place too. You can look at the water while you're there and just enjoy the view and have a great time. And if you want to stay, now I don't know, you're probably all booked up for reservations Saturday.
This weekend? Oh no. Well, Saturday we're booked up. I think we have a few left on Saturday, but
just make sure you still have mine now. There.
I have. But you're all safe. We just got a reservation for 29.
Did you?
This Saturday, just a few minutes ago. Yeah.
You know, I got to tell you a funny story. This is before you guys owned it. I went down there with a lady friend, and I walk in, and there were 14 people from Morristown, sitting in the section. I knew every one of them. Wonderful people. So she and I sat.
Well, you get around. So.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I mean,
yes.
Come on now.
Anyway,
what are you?
They're a table for two. We're sitting at a table for two, and to my right are 4 people from Dorchester who I knew, and then there were 5 people behind us. But anyway, everybody around, I'm talking to them. So we leave. She goes, that was ignorant of you. I said, what's that? She said, you ignored me. Oh. Well, she and I had an incident previous to that, so I threw that up in her face. So we had a little bit of an argument. But
hopefully that was your last date with her.
It was,
yes. That was it.
It's like, bye-bye.
Sounds high maintenance.
It was. Philadelphia.
That's the 40% right there.
That's it. That's why it doesn't work out. But I guess my point is there's so many. But now, because it's been heard, the great secret is out. Mm-hmm. I may be lucky if I know 5 or 6 people because they're from Cape May, they're from New York, from Philadelphia. I mean, one time it was a husband and wife from Philadelphia were sitting next to me from the Northeast or something. And, I love talking with people, and all the people were very nice, but it is so neat to see. So what do you seat, 60 people? About?
Yeah, on the front room, 60 people, and then on the side room we can do another 50 or 60.
Okay, so you can do 100.
Yeah, but we try to keep everyone in the front room.
Yeah, I know.
Right now anyway. Right, when the summer comes in, the side room, which we're redoing the side room also, we're putting a new floor down and having a new air conditioning system put in. So,
well, I used to sit in the side room all the time when George Moore had his show, his radio show, George and Marion. And I would go because.
Did you ever talk to him?
I tried to call the other day, and I don't know if I have the number because I wanted to.
Oh, I do. I'll give it to you.
Would you please?
One time I called her just to say hello.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
Sweetest people.
I'll tell you what.
Really nice.
Marion used to have a Christmas tree in every single room in the house, including the bathroom.
I believe it. They're probably still there.
Probably.
Yeah, probably are.
Every year I go over and take me through, but what a sweetheart. George was one of the key people. I bought WSNJ 2004, and George was there and Paul Huntsberger were there. Well, they were the 2 salespeople that did a phenomenal job, and they were on-air talent people too. So unfortunately, when Paul passed away, half my revenue went away because he controlled half the advertisers. And then eventually when George had to retire too, it was like, that's why I sold it. And the poor people that bought it, they're struggling without George and Paul. But it's a tough business right now. Radio is tough.
Yeah, so is the restaurant
They're all
business.
tough businesses right now.
Nowadays, everything's tough.
But by God.
We all have to stick together,
Well, speaking of tough business, I mean, when you're in business and you love what you do, you don't think of all the hours you put in.
Oh, I think about it.
Yeah. No,
well, you got a better idea.
I think about it all the time.
See, what I talked to my sister and Jules about is that, as far as making money, if you don't do this for the right reason, and that's the memories, and that's what you get to take with you, and you have to make money to live, but we're not doing this to make a killing and to get out. We're doing this because the Charlesworth itself, it means a lot to us. It means
Fortescue and
Fortescue,
our parents.
The point where you guys grew up and everything.
And the memories are what you have with you. That's all you have. You can't. None of this matters.
Yeah.
You know that none of this matters.
Absolutely.
So it's whatever you capture those memories and those moments. And I said before is that you wouldn't get this. We're invited into people's lives on a daily basis. So they're having their 80th birthday party, and then somebody's celebrating a graduation, and then someone else is having a celebration for a proposal. And you're literally part of their world.
True. Yeah,
you're invited into their moment.
Yeah.
So you get 5-6 moments a night that people get once a year. I mean, so the reward of that is unbelievable to me. Anyway,
we're constantly laughing and crying and doing all of it.
I actually feel guilty feeling so good about doing the right thing. Honestly, it makes me feel really good to see people really happy. I love it.
What was your mom's name?
Arlene.
Arlene. Thank you for making these two wonderful children of yours here.
Thanks,
One
Mom.
do such a great job.
Than the other things.
I am.
I was her
It's fine.
favorite, not just
You were.
That's what she had to tell you because you were so insecure.
No, that's not true.
I love you. It's fine.
You weren't around, so you wouldn't know. Actually.
Some other nice comments. Jody says,
"Tell Harry I
love you guys." And Kim Stewart Houseman, I really
from Fishtown.
I really need to get there. I hear so many good things about
Kim.
it. Patty Connor, what a great show.
Patty.
Love you, Syboll and Amy.
We love you too, Patty.
So
God
we
bless
get
you,
more
Patty.
comments on your show than anybody's. I wonder why.
I think it's time for a commercial.
Yeah, it is. You don't need me. Next time, you two are doing the show, and I'll sit in the audience and wave to you.
Or get a massage from your daughter. That's what I'm going to do.
Absolutely.
I can't wait this week. I'm very excited.
Yeah,
Me too.
I appreciate that. We'll be back with Amy and Syboll from the Hotel Charlesworth right after this message.
In South Jersey, we do things our own way. We say things out loud, face things head on, and never back down. And that's how we fight cancer. With the most advanced diagnostics, leading-edge technology, and a team of doctors who know how to treat your cancer. And most importantly, we do it right here at the Frank and Edith Scarpa Cancer Center, Vineland, and the Leading Edge Cancer Center, Mullica Hill.
In Cumberland County, let's recycle right. We recycle cardboard, paper, aluminum, tin, and plastics number 1 and 2. Look for the 3-arrow triangle, usually on the bottom of the plastic container. The number in the center determines the plastic number. Remember to recycle only number 1 and 2 plastics. Plastic bags, plastic film, hoses, and wires are not recyclable. They can damage sorting equipment and create hazardous working conditions. Don't trash our future. Do the right thing. Remember, reduce, reuse, and recycle.
More than a century ago, General Tire was born, right here in America. Since then, we've made a name for ourselves by making tires you can depend on. Tires built to handle any road this country can throw at them, and relied on by every kind of driver. So you know that no matter where life takes you, with General Tire, anywhere is possible.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
11.
Welcome back to Around South Jersey, and Syboll's got some great news. Syboll, tell them what you're going to be doing now.
We are going to start serving lunch the 3rd week of April. On Saturdays, it's going to be from 12 to 3, and Sundays 12 to 2. And we're very excited because hopefully some of our locals will come out and be able to experience the Charlesworth. We've been hoping that was going to happen last year, and the chef broke his shoulder, so it is happening this year. So stay tuned for our menu because it will be posted online. And I wanted to give a shout out to the fire department in Fortescue, and they announced that Blaze Costanzo was the Fireman of the Year, and he's when I first came on last year, he had just graduated the academy. So we're very, very proud of him. Amazing, absolutely amazing.
Very nice young man.
Very, very proud. You've met him.
Yeah, I did. Very impressive. Very fine gentleman.
He's come a long way.
Yeah. Well, we all have, haven't we?
Oh my God, haven't we?
Another really exciting news is that the septic is going through. I talked to the mayor, and it is 100% going through. In fact, they're going out for bid the end of this month.
Oh wow, that's
and they they're going to they have to respect the wildlife, the birds and stuff, so they won't break ground until the end of the summer.
Oh yeah,
but this is a 100% done deal now.
That's great news.
Like I say, thank you, Bob Campbell. Thank you, Mike Rothman,
Yeah.
and thank you for all the people that helped that happen, because the infrastructure of Fortescue is so important, and for the survival of the community, and even a lot of the locals who were against it at once are now understanding the importance of it. And our business wouldn't be in business if it wasn't for like Rob Lohr and it just
Megan.
We have so many people that care about this place and care about us, and we're very grateful to them. Sharon Bachman for driving an hour and coming to see me and put up with me all the time. I appreciate it more than you know.
Amy, I know you got some things that you wanted to publicize.
Yeah,
too.
so we're going to be doing a spring festival on Saturday, April 29th, 10 to 2. We're going to have vendors, artists, jewelry, flea market, upcycled items, furniture, collectibles. Our good friend Gina Zek will probably be one of the vendors. She's got a creative twist. She makes
the reefs are
she makes beautiful reefs
we
and
have to say
flowers.
happy birthday to Sherry also.
Happy birthday, Sherry. I know. Happy birthday, Sherry. We love you.
Yeah.
That's on my list. He has to one on me. And then Sharon Kimball, who lives next door. She's a master carver from Maine. She does some amazing ornaments and everything. So, and then I had met Hope McKirsten, who came in. She worked at ABC. She came in for dinner one night, and we became really fast friends. I loved her. And I was mentioning that I had wanted to do yoga on the deck, and she offered to do our first one.
Oh, that's
so
fabulous.
She's gorgeous, and she's just a beautiful soul. So she's going to do our first one, and then we have Joanne Jacobs, who's a really close friend of mine and Syboll's.
Best friends.
She's got
25 years.
She has 30 years of experience in the entertainment and dance industry. But she's also a yoga teacher, so she's going to do our second one. So we have some really exciting stuff coming up. Like I said, the art show is going to be in the fall, and we're going to have as many local artists as I can fit in there, and hopefully maybe do like a Fortescue theme or something like that. But we're looking to open the Charlesworth up, not just for the restaurant, but to start doing a lot more events and everything.
Wonderful.
Yeah, we're very excited about that. And
we are.
Jim, and I always have to say thank you to Jim and Cheryl.
Yes.
Because if it wasn't for their dedication for 28 years,
I don't know how they did it.
If it wasn't for their persistence and dedication for 28 years, this incredible 100-year-old business would not be in business. And if it wasn't for their generosity, to me personally, we would not have this place. And I'm so grateful and thankful to them. And hopefully they'll come in soon.
I really liked them a lot. They were very nice. I get down there often. And of course, we said the Saturday night or Friday night Sportsman's Hotline that George did, we would do from there. So I get to see Shirley and Jim all the time. And really nice people, and their family very nice as well.
I was just in their home last week.
Hard workers.
Very, hopefully in May that they're going to open up, which would be really nice.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not sure
awesome.
what they're going to do there, but whatever it is, we'll support them.
We most definitely will.
Because that's the first place I ever went to have your delicious food. And Amy, and you were there, and my friends were out back, the Russells and some other people that were
good memories
inside there. Yeah, it was very nice, and the food was delicious as always. And
you keep getting younger and younger looking. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's my cataracts.
Good, yes. I'm not sending it to my eye doctor. This is funny. I had a person on who does Botox, and he's looking at us. You haven't had Botox? I said, no. And then the other neat thing was he grabbed my hand.
Oh, goodness. Oh, wow. Oh, my.
It's a family show.
He's a dentist. And he said, you don't have arthritis either, because he was talking about cleaning teeth, and his other dentist was with him. And he said, the other guy and I use the electric toothbrush, and he goes, a lot of people have to do it because they have arthritis. I said, no. Do you know Dr. Soloway? He's the arthritis specialist. He's like the rock star of doctors, like you're the rock star of the restaurant business.
Dr. Boss is pretty.
Dr. Boss
Dr.
is awesome.
Boss.
And I actually worked for a dental office.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
well, now this
Valley
Dr.
Dentistry.
Soloway, I remember Dr. Boss.
is amazing,
Dr. Soloway does the arthritis and all that stuff, rheumatoid arthritis. He's really good.
I'm not there
He's
yet,
done a
thanks.
book. No, well, you're too young. That's why I'm trying to fight it off. I don't want this stuff. Stay away.
But watch out when someone tries to take your hand again with it. I don't know. I'd be wondering about that one.
Well, I knew what he was looking
I'm looking for a date, though, so yeah.
Well, I told you about some of it. You weren't interested.
No,
so
okay. I'm a little picky. I'm sorry.
That's my Lauren.
But the great news, folks, towards the end of April, did you?
Yeah, third week in April.
Third week in April. Will be lunch from 12 to 2 on Saturday and Sunday.
And then, 12 to 3 on Saturday and 12 to 2 on Sunday.
Okay.
Well, we're going to start off, with a very simple menu, like maybe crab cakes and maybe, just a very simple menu. But just to offer something to people to come in that necessarily can't afford a dinner, and going out, and they can have lunch.
And the food will be fabulous, and the view will still be as great as it is for dinner. So I mean, that's the nice thing. Folks, if you haven't been there, and like Syboll said, it's not real inexpensive, but what you pay for is well worth what you pay for.
Our food costs our food prices they just went down 20% across the board because our food costs have come down. Everyone's noticed it.
Yeah,
it's really nice.
That was something incredible that we decided to do, and it's unheard of.
It is.
When our food costs came down, we passed that on to our customers.
Yeah, once the prices usually go up, they stay there. But we want people. We want people to be in there. We want people to experience it, and it's like I say, it's a family. Like Sydney Taylor, her mom is running for
Sandy.
Sandy
is county commissioner. So the Stoltz, and they're just really amazing people, and they care, and so it's a family.
Yeah, that is nice. Yeah.
So if we can save, they'll save too. That's,
Yeah, that's what's really nice. And I saw pictures of a whole bunch of people having a big party down there.
Yeah, well, this Saturday is going to be a big party. You're going to be part of it.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, we have that one table just called with 29 people.
Oh, that's right.
Coming. So
we're going to be busy Saturday. We have the gold buying party, and then
the gold buying party, and then.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
and then just get a little nap in there, and everything will be perfect.
I don't get to nap.
Now you're an early bird.
I am. I'm up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Usually 4:30.
I usually go to bed at 2, and then I wake up at 6:30. I get about 4 hours of sleep a night.
Oh, that's all you need.
That's it. Well, it's not all I need, but that's all I get.
I admire people that can do that. I always say 8 is nice, 9 is fine. But
that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Donald Trump only sleeps 4 hours at night. It's like 4.5 hours. He's always on the go.
Yeah. Well, I admire people that don't need a lot of sleep, that they can just go.
Well, I do, but I just don't get it. About 4 hours. And if I can get a little nap in there later in the day, that recharges me.
But you got high energy. He really
does. He's got a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Sucks down dry.
What, did they ever diagnose you as ADD or ADHD?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
He's at all.
I'm on the spectrum somewhere. I'm sure of it.
You are so funny, folks. Everybody, and it's not just here. I mean, when I'll talk to the mayor one. Oh my God, I love Syboll. He's so funny. Everybody says, "Well, Amy, you must get tired of hearing."
Yeah, I do. I really, really do.
You know what? I don't, though. I actually don't.
I'll talk to my therapist about that.
And you had to grow up with him, and you're still sane. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Somebody's going to be strong around here. The wind beneath his wings.
Yeah. This was a really great show, by the way.
Oh, my God. I'm glad you brought Amy. This was super. See, he's very entertaining. Jody Newman said that. I said, yeah, I agree, Jody.
I love Jody,
Lori Ann Pritchett.
Oh, Pritchett. Lori.
Amy is my close friend and one of the favorite people since high school. Her and Syboll are so genuine. They sure are.
Donna, Farah.
And this is a good one that Jody just put down too. You walk in, and this is true, folks. You walk in the Hotel Charlesworth as strangers, and by the time you leave your family, they make you feel like family.
That's our goal.
Which is a really good. And you do well.
That's our goal.
And it just comes natural to you. Though. At least you seem to.
Yeah.
You know, it's just.
Well, we have a genuine love of people.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
can see that.
we absolutely love people. We love experiences. We love memories. We love having a good time.
Yeah.
And I think that shows.
And you're right. There's nothing better than being around people and making them happy.
It's a positive. It's such a positive place to be. And those rings, and when giving out those rings, that really is. It's such an amazing thing. It just turns the whole atmosphere of the room into something different. And I'm so grateful that I came up with that idea, because my mom would have wanted that. And
that's wonderful.
It's passing a little bit of her energy on to people. It's all good, you know.
My guest Saturday night was so impressed. She goes, he gave me a choice of these things, and she picked out a pair of earrings. I said, well, it's just the way it is at the Hotel Charlesworth, where you got wonderful food, great friends, good smile.
And once in a while have really good company.
All the time.
I'm talking about you.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Me bringing company?
Yeah, well, your company was very very happy to be with you.
Yeah,
you know?
well, same here. I really enjoy
see somebody else
Amy
on Saturday.
Yes, you will. That's true. We'll be in this. And this new person, she'll get some,
That's right.
some gift
gosh,
as well.
Yeah, I give out the gifts and you get all the benefits. It's just fantastic.
Oh, my God. That's what's
it's a
wonderful.
win-win.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus.
The food is secondary. It's those gifts you give.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. You are amazing.
You are amazing.
Amy, thank you
Thank you so much.
nice.
Just want to say hi to Jake and Lauren.
And,
I love you guys.
And somebody had a birthday?
Sherry.
Sherry helps take care of our hotel, and she has been a lifesaver, and we love her very, very much. Happy birthday, Sherry.
Happy birthday, Sherry.
And I'll see you guys Saturday.
We'll see you Saturday.
Yeah. Come out
Bring your
Saturday.
gold. Bring your gold.
Bring your costume jewelry, gold, whatever you got.
Yeah,
that'll be fun.
George, put that up one more time if you can. There we go, before we wrap up. The gold buying party, right?
Yes.
Gold party buying with host Syboll and his lovely sister Amy will be there. And it's at the Hotel Charlesworth, one of the beautiful places in Fortescue. And it's this Saturday from 10 to 2. The 10 to 2 thing to do is go see Syboll and Amy at the gold buying party and purchasing your scrap gold. And they're very fair. In fact, it's amazing the prices he gives to people for that. And, of course, Amy's going to have the wine and cheese, the hors d'oeuvres, and refreshments for everybody. And that's included in the deal. And then if you want to stay around and come back at let's go over the hours again. Saturday,
well, right now we're open Saturday from 3 to 8.
Oh, are you?
It's reservations only.
Okay. Yes,
Sunday
that's
it's 2 to 7.
Okay.
And Fridays it's 5 to 8.
Okay. Gotcha.
And that's going to change. In April we'll probably be open. Maybe the end of April, on Thursdays as well.
Oh, really? That's good.
Yeah.
I was wondering, somebody had asked
Yeah,
me.
we had to have an extra day
Because you're always booked up.
Yeah.
And people can't get in and see it. Hey, thank you, buddy.
Thank
God
you.
bless you. Good to see you.
Thanks.
Amy, thank you for being here.
Love
And
you.
George Kachia, thank you for
Thanks,
producing the show
George. Thank you.
today. And we'll see you. Come on down Saturday to the gold party at the Hotel Charlesworth. If you want to stick around, I'm going to be having a wonderful dinner at 6 o'clock. Maybe I'll see you down there. And nothing better than the Hotel Charlesworth sunset. They're priceless. They really are. For Amy and Syboll, I'm Jim. Have a nice night. Take care. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Woo!
This has been a QBC television production in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22 and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC, programming that serves the South Jersey market.